Hey guys, it's Lindsay, and thank you so much for tuning into my video series with Uptown Cheapskate and Tampa Palms. Now, for today's episode, we are of course going to bring you the latest trends and hottest fashions like always, but today I want to talk about a classic style with a new twist, and that is florals for spring. Groundbreaking, I know. No, that was a little cheesy, but let's get down to the good stuff. Okay, so today I really want to break down florals for spring as a concept. We make jokes about it all the time, but really when it comes down to it, that's what we want to wear in spring. So I want to talk about ways to still wear that trend and be able to really bring it to the next level and to make it super current and trendy. All right, so the first way I want you to do florals this spring is what I'm wearing right now, and that is pattern mixing. So I talk about this a lot in my last video, which was about street style, but I'm gonna give you my secret for pattern mixing in street style, in floral, in any kinds of fashion. This rule works, and that is the patterns can be as different as you want as long as the colors match. So as you see, this dress, which I of course got from Uptown Cheapskate, has little blue flowers and it also has little white flowers. So the white from the dress blends in to the white floral shirt. So even though these patterns are radically different, it still works really well together and is not as confusing because the colors are cohesive. So this has absolutely been my favorite way to make florals different and new and exciting, and I end up wearing this shirt pretty frequently because it is a floral, it is a different pattern, but it's a neutral color, so it matches all of my other fun little floral things. So this is definitely something pretty easy to try. Just get a neutral colored floral shirt and then brightly colored floral shirt or dress or pants or anything like that, and try to mix and match them together. It's gonna feel a little bit crazy at first, I'm not gonna lie. A year ago, the most pattern mixing I would do was like a striped shirt and a floral necktie maybe, but as soon as I started getting into pattern mixing, I really fell in love with it. So definitely give it a try. It's of course not for everyone, like any style, but this has definitely been my favorite way to make floral typical looks fun and new and exciting. So the second way that I think is perfect to make floral styles fun and trendy and unique is mixing it with street style actually, or a little bit of grunge. I would show you my feet, but I'm not that flexible, but I promise I'm wearing combat boots with this outfit. A lot of times I like to wear a really grungy denim jacket with this floral dress or with a floral top. Mixing different styles together like that and kind of combining a really pretty simple floral look and a grungier, heavier style is a really fun way to make your outfit more unique and more interesting. And it really doesn't take much. Just a combat boot or just a denim jacket or just even a choker is enough to make your outfit definitely stand out. So if we're being honest, everything I've talked about so far is kind of old news. Pattern mixing has been around forever. Grunge style has been around forever. But how, you may be asking, do I make my floral outfits new and trendy and 2019 current? To that I would say, what a good question. Let me answer it for you. So Pantone, I don't know if you've heard of them, they are a color company, and every year they release a color of the year and a bunch of different color palettes to be able to incorporate that color of the year. So my secret special tip for making your florals this year current and trendy is use the Pantone color palettes. Here's what I mean. So the Pantone color of the year this year, it's called Living Coral. It's this bright, gorgeous coral color. Now, if you go into Uptown Cheapskate, they'll actually give you a handout and it'll have every single Pantone color of the year on it, which is super amazing and helpful. I'm gonna throw up some of those color palettes right now because really there's one for every personality. I love these palettes so much, not only because each one is a different fun and exciting mood, but also because these palettes really do all of the work for you. So if I'm putting an outfit together, I don't really have to think about which colors I should pair together. I could just pull out the palette or the list of palettes and pick a couple off the list. This dress, which of course I got at Uptown Cheapskate, actually does a really good job of that. If you look closely, the yellow is definitely one of the colors of the year, and the blue flowers, the deep blue, is in the same palette. And I'm wearing a lavender eye, which is also in that palette. So it's a really fun way to be creative when you're shopping and when you're pairing your outfits together. And it's one of those things that a lot of people don't really think about. So if you put a little bit of effort into looking at those palettes and studying them and buying clothes that are in that color wheel, people will automatically look at you and say, this girl knows her stuff, this girl is current and up to date on her fashions. And it's really just something simple that you can do that'll really take your outfit to the next level. You know, one of the things I love about Uptown Cheapskate is you walk in there and you immediately know that they have all the current fashions. And I didn't really figure out why until I was chatting with an employee and they gave me that handout, and they specifically look for and buy all of the colors of the year. So when you're in there, you don't really have to put in that much work, which is really, really nice because they have done all of that work for you. So definitely go in and shop, print out the colors and bring them with you on a shopping trip, and pick out pieces that are floral for spring, but also the colors of the year, so that you will be the most current woman in the room. So that's really all I have for you today, guys, but I promise these 3 tips and tricks will change the floral game for you, and I love that for you. So of course, follow me as always at Trust Me It's Fashion on Instagram, and follow Uptown Cheapskate at Uptown Tampa Palms, and y'all have a good one.